Hi there, Pioneer, and welcome to the Pi Network Africa community. And I'm super excited, super stoked to invite you and welcome you here. Thank you very much for the privilege of your time, for just making it here. So, first things first, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Most importantly, please share this with someone who needs to understand what Pi Network is. My good name is xtiandela. I'm a seasoned social and digital media personality, mainstream media as well. Been in this game called social media for the past 17 years. Yes, 17 years on social media. And I have been on Pi actively mining for the past 6 years. I actually joined Pi, I think, a few weeks when it launched. Currently, as you can see on the screen here, this is my active Pi network account. Currently, I have 286,678 Pi mind. It's mind-boggling if you think about it. Yeah, I have 813 people actively mining. I've invited 8,288 people. Yes, and this is my real account. It is, yeah, let me show you. It is my real account. It's actually mining right now. I'm mining 6.8682 Pi per hour. This is what I am doing right now. And I have been in this, yeah, for the longest time ever, mining this Pi. And I think, yeah, I'm equally qualified to give you a few tips here and there about Pi Network, how to grow, how I've grown my network. And if this is something that you love, if this is something that you are here for, please consider subscribing. Wait, subscribing, and I'm not editing. Subscribing, yes, subscribe. So subscribe. Please consider subscribing and sharing this with someone who needs this information, especially someone who's really confused. It's a lot of conflicting information on the internet right now. Everyone just wants referrals. Everyone just wants some quick money, but that's not how Pi Network works. So if you want to understand Pi Network properly, this is it. So I have prepared something for you, courtesy, thanks to Grok. Let's see how this is. So I have prepared something for you, courtesy of Grok. And this is what the outline of what I wanted to talk about. I've been receiving a lot of questions from you guys, from my DMs, from social media. Everyone wants to learn about Pi Network. So I asked Grok to make it so easy that my grandma would understand. So first of all, I'm really sorry if the language I'm going to use is very damped down, if it sounds very easy, so simple. Some examples might not really make sense. I might skip them, but I've tried to make it so easy and so simple for everyone to understand fully and wholly. So, three things you can do. Number one, please close yourself in a room somewhere quiet so you can listen and understand. Just seclude yourself from noise and just avoid any distraction. Number two, please save this video, subscribe and save it. Create a folder on your YouTube or wherever you're watching this from and save this. Save this so you can come and replay it, because you can't watch everything at once. I know it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, too much information for you to take all at once. You need to take it a couple of times. And number three, please share this. Share this with someone who really needs this information. You do not know. Your single share might completely change someone's life. And I know me sharing this information when it came out in 2019, 2020, changed a lot of people's life, people who are watching right now. And if this is one of you, please tell me in the comment section below. Another thing I want to know, please, where are you watching from? Are you in Kenya? I'm in Kenya right now. I'm trying to build an African community. I'm going to tell you more about that, an African Pi Network community, because I haven't seen one that is very big. One of the biggest things about having a community is that we can actually fight for some of the things, like getting proper KYC, recovering accounts, and just getting things done within the community, because it's hard right now just sending your email and expecting them to respond. I myself, with all this Pi, they do not respond. So as a community together, we can come together. So this is what we're going to talk about. This is the outline. So we're going to talk about module number one. We're going to talk about understanding digital money and cryptocurrency, the basics, what it means. What is Pi Network? What is Pi Network? We're going to talk about the story of Pi Network, how it started, the big steps Pi has taken over the years, and how Pi Network works together. What is the Pi ecosystem, tools like the Pi browser, the wallet, and how it works and how people use Pi in real life. Going to talk about the problem Pi faces, how it solves them, keeping safe your KYC, and a lot of people are stuck at the KYC. We're going to talk about that in depth. Steps to finish your KYC, the Mainnet launch. What is Mainnet? Why is it such a big deal? It is a big deal. What can you do with your Pi coins right now? Like right now, what can you do with your Pi coins? And I think buying and selling Pi coins. And I'm sorry if my video it's kind of glitchy. Yeah, I'm still tithering. I'm tithering with this recording and live thing because I'm live. Yeah, I don't want to end. So yeah, buying and selling your Pi coins. What's next for Pi Network? And last but not least, your top 30 most asked questions. And I've summarized it thanks to Grok. So this is exactly what we're going to talk about. If this is something you're not here for, this is the time for you just to switch off and just go, because I'm going to bore you with a lot of information about this. We're going to dig deeper into the how Pi started, some of the scandals Pi has had, the good, the bad, the ugly, some information you might not know, the court cases, we're going to dig deeper so that you fully understand what Pi Network is. So if you're not subscribed, I don't know why are you not subscribed? Just hit the subscribe button and like and share with someone before we continue. So yeah, if you've done that, if you've subscribed and liked and commented and shared, and yeah, drop your flag and tell me exactly what country you're watching from, please. I would be very curious to know which country you're watching from. So let's start this. So module 1, understanding digital money and cryptocurrency. Just an update I forgot to mention. I'm going to put all the timestamps below this video so you can skip if you feel like what I'm talking about is too rudimentary for you, it's too dumbed down, like you know all this, you can skip, but you never know. It's very good just to listen through. I might say one or two things that you might not have known. You might pick one or two things as we're moving on. So understanding digital money and cryptocurrency. So what is digital money? So digital money is money that you use on your phone or your computer. Now this is money that you can use to pay your airtime or send money through mobile money. In Kenya we have M-Pesa, and M-Pesa is really globally known. It's really big, and I think everyone knows M-Pesa. If you know cryptocurrency, you know M-Pesa. So we as Kenyans have embraced M-Pesa a long time ago. So digital money is not your normal coins or your notes. It's something that lives online. The example of this is like buying tomatoes at the market using your phone. You're exchanging currency, you're exchanging money that is not physical. Secondly, what is cryptocurrency? Now, this is a word that has been thrown around, and a lot of people might not know what cryptocurrency is. You might have heard it, but yeah, what is cryptocurrency? So cryptocurrency is a type of digital money. The money we've talked about, the money that you do not touch, digital money that is extra safe. It's not just safe, it is extra safe because it uses secret codes to kind of like protect the money as it transacts, as it moves across the blockchain. I'm going to explain to you what a blockchain is in a second if you do not know what a blockchain is. So it is not controlled by the government or the banks like your normal notes or your coins. These are controlled. The flow of the coins and the notes are controlled by the government. If the government wants to print money, it can print. The government wants to squeeze money, it can. But in cryptocurrency, you really can't do that because there's a fixed amount of coins in circulation and a fixed amount of coins in total supply. So you really cannot manipulate. So cryptocurrency is owned by people. Everyone owns cryptocurrency, and they dictate how the prices go depending on if people love the cryptocurrency. Like right now, everyone is chasing and running to get Pi, so the demand is high, the price will go high. If everyone decides, nah, we don't love it, we don't love this coin, don't want this cryptocurrency, the price drops. And that's why you find that cryptocurrency, the prices actually fluctuate. Unlike the digital unlike the fiat currency, the government currency, your notes and your coins, they do not fluctuate. They're fixed currencies. So that is why cryptocurrency actually fluctuates. It depends on if people love it, if people trust it, if people don't. So So what is the difference? So how is it different from regular money? How is cryptocurrency different from regular money? Now, regular money is like your naira, your CDs, your yuan, your pesos. You can put it in your pocket, but in cryptocurrency you can't. You put it in a digital wallet, and that's the difference between cryptocurrency and physical money. An amazing example I see Grok has written here is it's like regular money is like your mango you hold, but cryptocurrency is like the mango seed that you plant. A disclaimer: if I am too fast, if I'm talking too fast, remember you can rewind, or you can use the settings cog down here and just slow me down a bit. You can play me slower, yeah, so that you can get me properly. Moving on. So I said blockchain. So what is blockchain? I'm going to give you an example. Look at this. A blockchain is like going to a market. It's like, yeah, it's like, let me just read here. Yeah, it's a record of every transaction that is carried out in the cryptocurrency sphere, in the Pi network, in the Bitcoin network. So every transaction that happens in the network is captured on the blockchain. So a blockchain is like, yeah, a village chalkboard, like a picking up a chalkboard, a very huge chalkboard, and putting it in the middle of the village. So, I mean, the village market. So if anyone buys anything at the market, if someone buys onions, if someone buys eggs, if someone buys bread, if someone buys a wheelbarrow, anything that is bought, even a lollipop, you write it down on the chalkboard that is the middle of the village square at the market. So that is basically what a blockchain is. It's a record that is kept of every transaction that happens. Now the beauty about this chalkboard that is at the middle of the market, once you buy your onions, you buy your tomatoes, you buy anything, immediately you write it. So you cannot come and delete it. And once you write, everyone sees. And once they see, look at it like this. It's like the chalkboard, it's like the chalkboard is in the middle of the market and people are standing next to the chalkboard. Immediately you write something down. Everyone takes their pen and their paper and they write down your transaction. So if you bought 5 eggs, immediately everyone standing next to the chalkboard writes on their piece of paper, takes their pen and the paper, they write, you've bought 5 oranges. If you've bought 2 bananas, everyone who's standing next to the chalkboard, everyone who can see the chalkboard, writes on their notepad using their own pen and paper that you bought this. So you cannot come and say, I bought 10 bananas while everyone wrote that you bought 5 bananas. And basically, that's how the blockchain system works. If you're thinking of it in terms of bananas and the chalkboard in the market, yes, it's as simple as that. And you can replay this to understand. I don't want to repeat because I might confuse you. So that's basically how it works. So once, and now when it comes to the blockchain, what is mining? Now, remember I told you the people standing next to the chalkboard, that once you write, you've bought 5 bananas, everyone writes. So everyone standing next to the chalkboard is paid to write that. And that is what we call mining. So when it comes to Pi network, your mining is just you appearing and pressing a button, because the Pi network system in itself used, quote unquote, their own robots. For lack of a better word, just for understanding, there's a robot standing at the virtual market waiting for someone to buy a virtual banana or mango, and our robots automatically write on our behalf. The only thing I need to do is to wake up every day and click that button that say, robot, go mine for me. And the robot will stand there the whole day. If someone buys a banana, the robot will write for me. If someone buys a mango, the robot will write for me. And each and every one of us has that robot on our phone called the Pi Network app. And that is basically what mining and blockchain is in a nutshell, if you've never understood what mining, blockchain, and all that stuff. So let's talk about what is Pi Network. So what is Pi Network? So Pi Network is a cryptocurrency that you can earn using your phone, as I said, and it's made it so simple so that anyone, even without big technology, can actually mine. So it's like, see, when Bitcoin started, it was very hard for the normal people, you and I, to get it. And that's why Pi was actually made. Bitcoin made it so hard for the normal person to get it because people with money went and rushed to buy Bitcoin. And when they started buying, the price started going so high. So what Pi has done different is that Pi has actually started the community. Pi started with the people down there. It started by rewarding them and building communities, letting them understand what cryptocurrency is, letting them love and grow this Pi network and grow within the community for 6 years. For 6 years before launching. Bitcoin launched without a community. Pi took 6 years to grow 70 million people, and I'm just jumping the gun. We're going there. So how does Pi work? So you download the Pi app, you sign up, and you just tap the button once to mine your coins. It is as simple as, believe you me, it sounds so insane to be that simple, but it is. It is that simple. You simply download the app, you sign up, and you tap that button. You see, it sounds so simple, which it is, but it is not. I have been doing this for the past 6 years, and I can tell you without butting my eyelid that it is not easy. It is not easy. Waking up each and every day, just tapping that button, my goodness, you will hate yourself. It is so hard being a human being. And you cannot automate this. You try to automate and your account might get banned because you need to prove that you're a human being. You need to wake up each and every day. So for the past 6 years, I have been waking up most of the time, not every time. This time I lost hope. So yeah, I didn't tap. So that's basically how it's as simple as that. Download, sign up, and tap daily. Yeah, you can use my invite code at xtiandela. Xtiandela is down there on the comment section below in the description. Yeah, just sign up. So why is this so special? So why is Pi so special? So most cryptocurrencies need expensive computers, but Pi works on your phone and doesn't drain your battery. Now, this is a thing. When Bitcoin started, a lot of us were mining. We were mining Bitcoin using our computers, and then a lot of people started mining. It became so hard to mine Bitcoin. It became so expensive to even mine even 0.100. It is so hard and so expensive. It is so much electricity, so much processing power. It is so hard to mine. So the way Bitcoin is mined and the way Pi network and Pi coins are mined are totally different, because Pi network uses a different mode of proof that you have a different mode of mining. It only requires you to come online and tap and make sure that you are within and networked with a lot of people. You bring in referrals. My head is flipping a bit. Yeah, and I'm not editing this. Yeah, so you bring in referrals and you add your network, and that's how you grow. When it comes to Bitcoin, you cannot refer people. You cannot grow your network. You just mine alone. But when it comes to Pi network, you invite people, and your network is your net worth, and it's your strength at the end of the day. So why is it so special? Because it targeted people who, number one, couldn't afford the expensive rigs that you needed, the expensive computers that you need to mine Bitcoin. It went to the normal people like you and I who have smartphones that you can easily just tap and start mining. So that's how Pi changed the game. It targeted, first of all, it went and educated the people who didn't know anything about cryptocurrency, what cryptocurrency is, and it made it so simple. It introduced them to cryptocurrency with test coins, with test Pi network coins. And I remember we were given, I think, was it 100 or 1,000 coins to do the test runs and everything. I'm going to talk about it later on in the course. But that's what Pi did. It first of all trained people what Pi is. It trained people how to use Pi, the coins and all this stuff before launching, before the mainnet. So the mainnet is the launch. So where is Pi today? Where is Pi? So Pi has launched on the 20th of February. Today is the 27th. Tomorrow is the deadline, the 28th, when everything's gonna get cut. I'm gonna talk about that later on. So if you're watching this video after the 28th, my Pi might have decreased significantly. I do not know. I'm also as curious as you. What's going to happen? I do not know. So where is Pi today? Pi has launched. The mainnet happened the 20th of February, and now has over 70 million people using Pi. It is crazy. It's worldwide, including many countries like Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, Indonesia. China is very huge. I know Brazil is very huge. Venezuela is very huge, and I do not know where you're watching me from. Please comment below and put up your flag. I'm really curious to see them flags in the comment section below. So let's move on to module 3, the story of Pi Network. So how did Pi Network start? So Pi Network began on 14th March 2019, called Pi Day. Yes, Pi Day is always celebrated on 14th of March. Why? Because Pi mathematically is 3.14. So 3 is the third month of the year, that is March. 14 is the date, 14th. So every March 14th, it's very significant. It's very special to the Pi community that Pi Network was launched on Pi Day, and every year on Pi Day we do celebrate. And the Pi core team actually releases some updates and tells us, gives us kind of like a new roadmap. We kind of celebrate. There's something that actually just happens during Pi Days. That happens. You're gonna see it now that you're a pioneer. Welcome to the community. If you're very new, you're gonna see it. And if you're watching this video after Pi Day, yeah, it happened, and I might have done a video about it. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. So when did Pi start? March 14th 2019 on Pi Day. Very special. And who created Pi? So we have Dr. Nicolas Kokkalis. He's the smart tech expert from Stanford University, who wanted crypto to be very, very simple. So he's like the main guy in this. So, and then we have Dr. Chengdiao Fan. She's a people expert who made Pi easy to use. So she's a people expert. She studied psychology. She studied people. I'm gonna just show you her picture in her profile in a few. And then we have Vincent McPhillip. Now, Vincent McPhillip left, and that's where the controversy of Pi Network is. A lot of people do not know this. When they started out, they were 3, but right now they're only 2. If you go on the official Pi website here, you can only see 2. You can see Nicolas Kokkalis, the head of technology, and you can see Chengdiao Fan. So Dr. Nicolas Kokkalis is a Stanford PhD instructor of Stanford's first decentralized application class. And I think Pi Network, to me, I think Pi Network is actually a class. It's a class project that these guys were doing, and then it blew up and they took it seriously. But yeah, I think we are being studied. We are being studied by Stanford. Yeah, and I'm actually even curious how many students in Nicolas's class are actually the Pi billionaires or millionaires. It's crazy. You can imagine when he started pushing this idea in Stanford. So yeah, he's the IT guy. His work focuses on combining distributed systems and human-computer interaction to bring cryptocurrency to everyday people. So I think it's actually Nicolas. This is the blockchain explorer. So these are transactions that are happening in the. Let me just refresh it. So this is a transaction. No, this is the test net. Let me go to the main net. So this is a transaction that are actually happening right now. You can see. Let me just try to move myself. You can see 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Now, this is a transaction that are actually happening right now as you're speaking right now. So the Pi network, the network is live. It's transacting. People are transacting. People are paying. So, yeah, these are the payments, operation, transactions here. If we go to the transaction section, people are transacting in seconds and seconds. The network is alive and kicking. So I think this is what Nicolas, he's the head of that. I think he's the one who's coding that. And then we have Chengdiao Fan. If I'm butchering there, I'm really sorry. Sorry. I'm really sorry, Madam Fan. I'm really sorry for butchering your name. So Dr. Chengdiao Fan is a Stanford PhD anthropological sciences, harnessing social computing to unlock human potential on global scale. Did I? Yeah. Did I? Anthropological study. I think this the study of human. What is this? Anthropological sciences. Give me a second. I'm live. I can actually do this. Anthropological. Let's just search that. What does it mean? It means the study of human beings and their societies, past, present, using scientific methods. So basically, they know how we're going to react. These guys are so smart. They know. This is the lady who knows how. If Pi Network launched and you dumped all your coins, they knew you're gonna dump it. And this is the lady who did the research on you, because They've studied human behavior. They knew and they know how people are going to behave through all this. So they've taken 6 years. These are smart people. So she's the brains behind understanding how people are going to interact with the coins and dump or pump. She knows this stuff. So they were 3, as I said, they were 3, but one left. One left his name, and this is where the controversy. You might not know this. Now, these are court documents. This is Vincent McPhillip. He took Nicolas, Kokkalis, and Chengdiao Fan to court. Yes, Nicolas and Fan were taken to court by Vincent, and this is should be 2023 if I'm not wrong. When is it? 2020, filed in 2020. Yeah, 2020. So what happened is there are the 3 people who founded this. So Nicolas in charge of the tech, Chengdiao Fan in charge of how people are thinking and all that stuff, and just the psychology behind the coin and how to grow it. And Vincent McPhillip was the one who was managing the community, how the Pi community would grow, the social media and everything, just growing the numbers in terms of building the Pi community itself. Because Pi, there's the technical side, there's the analytical and the thought process and the social element of understanding human behavior, and there's now the managing the community themselves, building the social media presence, building the community. You get it. So Philip was handling that. So according to document, I'm gonna just read the brief, some of the brief notes here, and some discoveries you're gonna make right now that really also shocked me, and I do not think a lot of people do know this. So when Vincent McPhillip took Nicolas and Chengdiao Fan to court, this is what he had to say in court. So plaintiff Vincent McPhillip is an individual who resides in San Francisco, California. Plaintiff is a co-founder and defendant in the Pi community. So defendant Nicolas Kokkalis is an individual who resides in Santa Clara County, California. Is a co-founder of Pi and owns equity in Pi. Kokkalis is married. Yes, Kokkalis is married to the defendant Fan. And we never knew this. Yes, pioneers. Nicolas and Chengdiao Fan are a couple. Yes, defendant Chengdiao Fan is an individual who resides in Santa Clara County, California, and also co-founder of Pi and owns equity in Pi. Fan is married to defendant Kokkalis. They are married. So Pi Community Company is in Cayman Islands, founded plaintiff Kokkalis and Fan, distributed. So what are the general allegations? So these are some of the scandals that you need to know and understand about Pi Network as you're getting in. You need to fully understand. It's very important. So when people start talking about Pi, say you need to understand where all this started from. So at the time the acts alleged herein, plaintiff was employed as a CEO. Now the guy McPhillip, he was the CEO before he left, and at the time alleged that Kokkalis and Fan were likewise employed by the same company. Kokkalis and Fan suffered marital issues. They had marital issues. Pi raised money from the third parties in safe investment. That is SAFE, an acronym for Simple Agreement for Future Equity. So I think they sold some shares to get the coin and the network running up and running. But what happened here that they did not agree is, I think, Kokkalis had marital issues which manifested themselves into the workplace, shouting and screaming, but acts of physical aggressions toward each other witnessed by the plaintiff, yada 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 da da da. At the end of the day, McPhillip had to leave Pi Network. He had to leave the network, and the only people who were left in the company are these two, husband and wife, that we have finally found out that through the court documents, they had their own issues. And what I can say about this personally is, you see, even in our country, in Kenya, one of the biggest couples that we have running the biggest tour company always fight, and their drama is crazy. And we love the drama, we love the juice, and we love all this. But one thing we cannot take out of them is the merit they have when it comes to delivering their work. They're impeccable, they're amazing, they're top notch, they're creme de la creme when it comes to their field. They're in tours and travel in the country. So when it comes to cryptocurrency and Pi Network, one thing we can give Nicolas and Chengdiao, whether or not they're dating, whether or not they're married, whether or not they were fighting like like any other couple fights. As a matter of fact, I'm happy that they were fighting because they are normal. It means that they are normal couples. They're not faking it. And they're still at it. And that's one of the reasons why, if you've heard, Pi Network took 6 years. And like Bitcoin, I think it took 2 years to get it up and running and everything. PiCoin took 6 years because most of the time I think it was because of marital issues, and one of the team members had to go out, and there's the court drama. I think they sorted out by 2023, and that's when McPhillip left, and he left amicably. So that is one of the most controversial things about Pi Network, and why Pi Network took so long is because I think the marital issue that these two people had, and the squabbles in the company, the infighting, and McPhillip living, and all that stuff. So, but in terms of them working, in terms of their credibility, in terms of their work ethics, and them delivering to the community, Nicolas and Chengdiao have delivered. As I've been there since day one, and I'm not saying this because I love them so much. Nah, I'm saying this impartially as someone who has been looking from afar and just following up the community and looking at each and every crack and listening to each and every rumor. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. So that is one of the most controversial things about Pi Network that a lot of people might not know. If you are knowing this right now, yeah, that's what happened, and that's why Pi actually took time, and that's why McPhillip is not there anymore. So some of the big steps that Pi has taken in 2019 when it started with 1,000 members, 1,000 users. And by 2020, it grew to 1 million. It grew to 1 million. And 2024, 70 million, especially in Africa, 2024. And Pi is going to, when we hit 100 million, the mining rate is going to be halved. And I remember a lot of people dropped out when we hit 10 million. I remember when we hit 10 million, we were mining at 0.1 pi or 1 pi? No, before 10 million, it was, I think, 1 pi per hour. No, I was mining a pi per hour alone. But right now, I think we are mining. Let me just confirm how much we are mining per hour. Let me just confirm. How much are we mining per hour? Give me a second. Let me confirm how much we're earning. Because when I joined, we were earning up 1 pi per hour. Yeah, but it got down. It got scaled down. Right now, we are earning a base rate of 0.047. Yes, imagine 0.047 pi per hour, because I think we hit 50 million and then it was cut down. We hit 10 million. It moved from 1 and then came to 0.1. I think we got to 50 million. I think it went from 0.1 to 0.00. I think 47 or something that I think. And once we hit 100 million, which is very soon, right now I think we're at 70 million, 70, 80 million, it's going to go down. So if you're mining, now is the best time to actually mine. Right now. Now is the best time to actually mine. So I'm sorry if my video is a bit glitchy. I'm really sorry about that. Because I'm live. I really do not want to edit anything, and yeah, live has some problems. So module 4, how Pi Network works. So what is the Pi ecosystem? Now it's all about the tools, and apps and applications that within the Pi community that help you actually earn this Pi coins. If you open up your Pi browser, your app, unfortunately, I cannot access the community and some of the application and the features using this app that I have here, the node that I have on the computer. I do not have it, but let me just go back and see if I can show you how this app works. I think it's the best time for me actually to take you through this app and show you how this app works. So this is the Pi app. This is the node for the computer, but pretty much looks the same on your phone when you're running. So when you open on this side, this is the menu bar. So this is the mainnet menu telling you you're verified and all that stuff. So yes, unfortunately, I have 286,686 Pi mined. But if you look at here, the one that what I've migrated is 610, and this is what I migrated in 2023. Because I think I was early 2023, because I was among one of the earliest people to actually get migrated into mainnet. Waiting for mainnet. My Pi was was migrated very, very early in 2023. So my 2024 earnings, my 2025 earnings are not here. I'm not reflected. So one of the things I have a problem with Pi, and I do not know who to complain to. I do not know written emails going nowhere. And I think one of the best ways to get them to actually respond is for us to come together in a community. If we come together and decide, okay, today we're going to hashtag at Pi or at Nicolas, all of us asking a question, they would listen rather than one person just doing it. So there's power in community. If I record a video like this and everyone comments or maybe shares this link to them, it makes more sense and we can get answers. So transferable is 14 pi. I think this is just what I have mined from the 0.047 pi per hour, the base rate. I think this base rate mining, it is not inclusive of what I'm currently mining, because right now, if you look at what I'm mining, and this whole year, the whole of last year I was mining with around 500 people every day with standard. This whole year, ever since the year started, right now I have 800 people mining right now. On average, I normally have at least the lowest I can go is around 700 people mining at the same time. And if you just do 700 times 6 pi, let me just do that calculation. Very simple calculation. You will not see the calculator. I'm just pop it up. So this is 6.94 times 24. Yeah, this is what I'm mining right per hour. 6.94 per hour times 24 times 24. 166 pi per day times, let me just say 30 times 30. So 4,996 pi is what I made in January. Since this January started in 2025. We're in February right now, 27th. And January, February, I've been mining. It hasn't reflected. I do not know where that pi is. It's just this 610 has been here for the past 2 years. I don't know where my pi is. So these are some of the questions that I do have. I myself do not know how to answer. And I believe that starting this community will partly help us maybe share this link with Nicolas and the team and apply pressure, come together as a community. We would get answers and just know what's happening to all this. I do not know. The much I know is what I'm showing you as well. And it's so crazy because I'm one of the people who's been oldest in this industry, in this thing, and I do not know, and I'm supposed to know. And that's why I decided to kind of like open this community. And yeah, so this is how the Pi Network app looks like. Let's look at the Mine Pi. So here is what it looks when you click here, when you start mining. So the base rate that everyone is mining with, I include in everyone. When you're starting out, when you do not have any referral, you'll be earning 0.047 pi per hour. And this, believe you me, it is so depressing. It will make you feel like you do not want to continue mining. Like, what the hell am I doing? What is my life? I need to stop mining and all that stuff. What I can tell you is continue mining. Do not stop mining. Continue. I started there and I'm here mining at 6.9 pi per hour because I put in so much effort and so much work in the past 6 years, bringing people to join Pi, brought 8,000 people. And right now I'm just mining with 800 people. So you have to put in a lot of work before you get these people to actually be very active. It's a lot of work. So that's what I'm mining with. The boosters. So the pioneers, my security circle, you need 5 people who will always be mining with you each and every day. So this might be your closest friend, your family members. They need to be mining with you each and every day. You put numbers of people who are always there, people who you can count on, people who desperately want to do this. And the best place to actually get such people is within the community, because your friends, your family, and these people will fail you. I have been at this for 6 years. Your friends and everyone around you, people you know, will fail you. The people who are people who've been mining with me, people in my circle right now. How many security circle? I think I have, it's already full. I think I have 19 or something. I don't know, but I'm constantly just having 5 people always mining because I have so many people within who are just clamping to be in my circle. So if you're struggling to get 5 people in your circle, it will increase your mining rate. Please join our community, my community. Join this community. There's a link down below for our X community that just created. Please join it. Very, very important. You can get people. So the rewards, so this is how it's calculated. The number of people you refer times 0.25. So every person you bring on Pi Network adds you a mining power of 0.25 pi times 0.25. So my mining power 0.25 times 800, this 205 comes here. It multiplies by the boosters, and the boosters are your security. Yeah. So how the mining rate? I think I went too fast, and I'm not going to read. I'm not going to. I'm not going to edit this. And I'm sorry. So let me take it again for you to understand. So how the mining rate is calculated. So I'm mining at 6.9522 pi per hour. It is the base rate. Now, this base rate is everyone's mining rate. So when you start right now, pi, this is what you will get. This is exactly what you will start mining with, 0.047. And this number right now is going to go down. It's going to be even lower than this. Right now, 0.47. Once we hit 100 million, because I know once we hit 100 million, they're going to half this. It's going to be 0.0. Yeah, right now 0.047 is going to be 0.00047. That's how bad it is. Because I was here from day one when we were buying at 1 pi per hour. And then we went to 0.1 pi, 0.01 pi. Right now it is 0.047. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have a screenshot. I was mining 133 pi per day. I posted up on my Instagram. I think if I have time, I'm going to show you. 133 pi per day in 2021. That's how insane this thing is. So the base rate times the boosters times the rewards. And the boosters, what are the boosters? The boosters here are your security circle. So your security circle has to be full. 5 people. And the lockup reward. Now the lockup, this is what a lot of people get confused with. So let's talk about the lockup. When you click here, configure lockup, so there are different ways of locking up your cryptocurrency. So once you mine your Pi, you can't just mine your Pi and off and sell it. So one of the things that these guys did, Nicolas and Fan, what they did, they came up with a creative way of making sure that Pi doesn't just fluctuate in pricing because people mine the Pi and immediately want to sell it. It doesn't work like that. If you do that, the ecosystem, the Pi in itself, and the network will crash. You just can't come in quick, steal and go. No, you have to earn the Pi. You have to work. That's why it's called mining. Like you have to go to the mines. You have to dig. Like you have to wait. You have to work for this money. And working is basically just being patient. Patience is the only work we're doing here, pressing a button and being patient. So there are different ways of locking up. Once you mine your Pi, like the Pi that you mine, you can lock it up. You can lock 25%, 50%, 90%, 100%, or 200% of this. Now, 200% here is, you're wondering, how are you locking up 200%? So basically, 200% applies to the people who moved their Pi into the mainnet. Like I have moved some of the Pi that I have been moved and have been locked up I'm not sure when I locked up my Pi. I'm going to check. I'm not really following that. I'm just wanting to mine. So if you say 200%, they're going to lock up even the Pi that you've actually locked up. They're going to, the Pi that has already been moved that you didn't lock up, they're going to add that. That's why the 200% means. So you must lock up your Pi, and the least you can lock it up for is 25%. You have to lock it up. I personally lock up 100%, and I lock it up for 2 weeks. Sometimes I lock it up for 6 months. Right? Currently, I'm locking up for 2 weeks. I've waited for 6 months. I wanna eat this money, because the problem I made, I think the money that was moved, the Pi that was moved initially was locked up from 2023 to 2027. I'm not sure if I'm wrong. I'll check. Yeah, but I've locked up my Pi for quite some period of time. The one that moved to the wallet is different from this one that I'm mining. So this one that I'm mining right now, I changed the lockup period, and if you lock up for a long period of time, let me just show you. Your mining, your boosting increases, and you can actually multiply how much Pi you're making. But if you do not have a lot of referrals, this is what you do. You lock it up for 3 years or whatever, and you make a good amount of Pi back. But as for me, I have so many referrals, I can put the least amount of time and still make some good amount of Pi. So this is a cheat code you kind of get when you have a lot of referrals. You really do not have to wait so much to make a lot of Pi. That's the beauty about it. So that's the lockup period. Pi has to be locked up. And if you've locked up your Pi that is in your wallet, the way most of us have locked up our Pis, and you cannot unlock it. You cannot. You just have to wait. If you've locked it up to 2027 or 2050 or 2100, I'm just joking. A lot of people locked it up 2027. Yeah, you're gonna get it in 2027, and it's actually good because imagine some people sold their Pi for $0.5 when Pi launched, when it spiked and then went down a bit. A lot of people dumped. They were just dumping, and right now Pi in a few days it's gone up. As we're speaking right now, I think Pi. I'm gonna check it out. Let's see how much is Pi right now. I'm actually curious. Let's see. Right now, you can see Pi. Let me just refresh. As I'm speaking right now, Pi is at 2.4. Yeah, 2.4253. And a lot of people dumped Pi. I remember a lot of people dumped Pi when Pi came out. And look at it. Let me just refresh this. It's another exchange. This is OKX, also selling Pi. And Pi is climbing, it's recovering. It went down, but it's climbing up. And this is crazy. Yeah. So yeah, back to the cost. Back. So yeah, back. Where were we? How does Pi ecosystem work? So we have the browser. I've not shown you we have the browser, we have the wallet, and we have the community apps. So what I've just shown you is the app. This is the app on the basic Pi app. Everything I've shown you here is actually even on the Pi browser and the Pi app. But what is not here is the wallet. Let me show you where the wallet is. The wallet is here. The wallet is here, but I cannot unlock. Here's where you put up. Sorry. I have not flipped the. I'm sorry. I have not flipped the. Yeah, the scene. I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that. Forgot I was live. So this is the wallet. Where you access the wallet coming on this side. Give me a second. You come on the right side, and down here is where your wallet is. You click your wallet, and here is where you put your phrase, your passphrase. If you lose your passphrase, you lose the money. I mean, the Pi that is in your wallet. You might recover your account. You can recover your account, but you cannot recover the Pi that was sent in this wallet, and you lost the passphrase. So your passphrase is very, very important. And tell people this. If you can save your passphrase and create an email address that people do not know, that only you know. You can create 2 email addresses and then send the passphrase to that email that only you know, that have access to. And that's how you save your passphrase. Because if you say you're putting it on Telegram, on WhatsApp, on whatever, it can get lost. So just save it on an email as a draft or send it to yourself or something like that. The beauty about having the Pi app on your phone, on iPhone, I'm not sure about the Android, is that I think you can also use biometric. I don't have an Android phone, so I'm not sure. But I think you can use biometric on Android, maybe your finger, because on iPhone, we do have the facial recognition. We have Face ID, which is very, very easy and very simple. On the computer here, on the MacBook, you see biometric not available yet, but I think it should. If you have an Android, please tell me on the comment section below. I need to confirm that. I'm not sure because I do not have an Android phone, but tell me in the comment section below. So that's the wallet. The Pi browser cannot be accessed from this app. It can't be accessed from this app. The community as well, you cannot access it from this app. My referral team, as you can see, I have 8,291 people referred. 1 day to go for us to move on. So if you've not done your KYC, if you're watching this before the KYC, please run and do your KYC so I do not lose my coins. I do not know how much I'm going to lose. I currently have 286,687. I do not know how much I'm going to lose. I think I'm going to record after 1 day and 3 hours and tell you, come back and see whether or not I'm going to lose this. So let's go back to the course and just continue. So if you download the app, you can get the Pi browser app and the Pi app and just go through the community app. So we have games, we have different apps that are using Pi coins within the Pi browser that you can. It's a whole ecosystem that you can actually go through. I've seen travel companies trying to do something there. I've seen businesses setting up on the ecosystem. You can go and do a lot of things. I think someone else created an app where you can track who's selling Pi close to you. It's like a Pi seller tracker, buy and seller tracker, something like that within the Pi ecosystem. You can check it out. So, so in terms of real life use cases in Nigeria, someone bought snacks, and I saw in China even before we went on Mainnet, people were buying. Someone was selling a car. People were buying stuff. Using Pi, it is so crazy, and the craziest thing that they were using $314 as the price of Pi even before it launched, and people were asking. So someone bought a car, someone bought whatever they were buying with the price of $314, and now Pi launched. It launched, I think a dollar and a half or something like that. So guys were wondering what happened. So if you're in China, you know the story, please tell me in the comment section below. We want to know whether or not that person got their Pi back or their car back. We do not know. So module 5, problem Pi faces and how to solve them. So the challenges, number 1 is growth, handling the millions of people. So there's a lot of people joining Pi. And as we speak right now, chances are high that you're watching this because you want to grow your Pi account. You want to have more Pi. So people are joining each and every time. And that's why you're finding that even the KYC is hanging. A lot of people, like I included, we're being stuck. Recently, I think 2 days ago, my account got a KYC notification that I have been flagged to be to do a live. It's called a liveliness checkup, where a pop-up comes and then you have to scan your face, right, left, up, down, whatever. I did that. I'm still waiting to be approved on the second phase of KYC before I move to mainnet. So there are a couple of stages you have to go through in terms of you getting your identity scanned, and them just being sure that you're a real person and not a bot, not an AI that's trying to scam or scheme or make quick money out of this. There's a lot of checks that are going through because I have been there since day one, and after right now, I had passed KYC, but this week, like 2 days ago, they told me to scan my face again, and right now, it's telling me that my KYC is pending again. Imagine, like it's crazy because when you look on the app, let me just take you back to the app. Let me take you back to the app. Give me a second. Let me take you back to the app. Now, if you go back to the app, give me a second. If you go back to the app here, you can see Mainnet here, Mainnet unverified, Mainnet, migrate view wallet, no transfer, and convert. No, not convert. It's supposed to be checklist. Yeah, Mainnet checklist, come here. When you go to the Mainnet checklist, if you've passed your KYC, you're supposed to see all the greens like this, and this is my Pi, this is my wallet. This is my wallet address. I'm gonna leave it down there as well in the comment section below. You can drop me a Pi or two, just to make sure, just to check whether or not your Pi account can send some Pi. I know you're looking for someone to send some test Pi to. You can send me a Pi or two just to confirm that my address works, and I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, or if you find value in what I'm teaching and what I'm talking about, please drop some Pi. I'm gonna leave my wallet address there. So if you've done your KYC and you've actually 100% passed, you'll see green like this. This is everything you see. But still, I'm telling you, still my account has been flagged for more KYC, and it's not showing here. So I'm still waiting. My wallet on the app, on the phone app, I'm not sure. I can't show it here. I cannot show it here. It's not here. It is not here. So yeah, it's not here. Yeah. My account is still showing that on the Pi browser there are 2 apps. There's a Pi app that you're mining, the mining app, and then there's Pi browser that has the whole ecosystem and everything. So you need to download 2 Pi apps, the browser and the Pi miner. Let me call it that, the miner. So on the miner, on the browser, I've been told to do another KYC of liveliness check, and I'm still waiting to pass. Hopefully, once I pass, things are gonna look sugar spice and everything nice. But basically, that's what that is it. So I'm sorry. I am supposed to go to the browser. sorry. Yeah, back to the course. Yeah, back to the browser. So the rules, following the rules in some countries is a bit tricky. For Pi to get recognized in some of the countries, some of the rules are stringent, and Pi has been working round the clock just to get the regulations and getting everything set up properly. So some of the solutions that Pi has implemented. So Pi uses a fast system known as a Stellar Consensus Protocol to manage lots of transactions. It's a very simple way of proving transactions are happening. It's not the way Bitcoin is mined. I do not want to get into the technicalities of how the proof of work, the proof of stake, the proof of whatever, how Pi works in detail. I just want to have a quick summary of how Pi works and have the most important things that generally work for everyone. So how it works and the technicalities is very detailed and very deep. I don't want to get into that. So talks to government and Pi legal, hold events. They've been doing a lot of events. Pi has been doing a lot of events, like community members in Indonesia, in China, and India have been doing a lot of events in Africa as well. In Kenya, I have not really seen a lot. I think people have been quiet about their Pi. They've been very skeptical whether or not Pi is real, whether it's a scam, it's fake, it's not. A lot of people have not been believing Pi up to the point of its launch. And right now, they might be scumpering just to get their hands on Pi. Some are buying, some are mining, but mining is very hard. It's extremely hard. I kid you not. Yeah. So holding events, one of the ways that people Pi has been doing to get people to trust and buy more into Pi. So module 6, let's do this. Keeping Pi safe and KYC, your KYC. So what is KYC? KYC is basically know your customer, know your client. It means that you need to show your ID. You need to show your national ID or your passport, and to prove that it's you, you'll have to take a photo of your ID. You'll have to take a photo of yourself, and that's what the fast step of the KYC. So now I think the second step of the KYC before you move to Mainnet, what I've gone through is that I need to now this came after I mined. It came I think after 2 years. It came recently. Yeah, it came recently after I did the KYC like almost 2 years ago. That you need now to confirm it is you. That you need to do a liveliness checkup up and down your face, left, right, and center, and it's something that they'll be doing. So you cannot steal someone's account and think that you can go with it. No. Pi will make sure that they scan your face to make sure that it is you, that the ID that you sent or the passport photo and the documents that you initially sent, they do confirm that it is you, and that your face will be scanned to confirm that is you. So make sure you do not lose. So if you lose your account, do not worry. We're going to talk about that. So what does it matter? It stops fake accounts. So KYC is very important because it stops the fake accounts and keeps Pi safe. So it stops the hackers from people having so many phones and so many stuff and mining all the Pi the way Bitcoin happened. So they thought about this Stamford people very smart. They thought about it. So how do you do your KYC? You open up your Pi app, you find the KYC selection, you take your photo of your ID, you record a short video of yourself. It's a liveliness checkup. You're doing it right, left, up, and down. They're recording a short video, and then you wait for approval. It might ask you to take some photos, but I think they moved to the video, the liveliness checkup. I took photos back then. Right now, the video thing it's new to me. I also do the liveness check for the first time the other day with a video doing left, right, and center. The first time I think I did a photo, and then I think I've done 3 times. Yeah. With the KYC, I think I've done 3 times. I don't know. How many times have you done the KYC? If you've done the KYC, please have in the comment section below. Yes, and then you wait for approval. Sometimes might take weeks, might take months, might take years. But one of the tricks that a lot of people have been saying that works for them, once you do your KYC, make sure you change your password, and make sure you have the phone number that you used. You change your password using your phone number. I'm gonna some of the question about the phone number I'm gonna answer. I know a lot of people have the question about the phone number. I'm gonna answer what's happening there and all that stuff. So module 7, I'm trying to rush a bit. Module 7, the mainnet launch. So what is mainnet? So mainnet is when Pi system went fully live. It went live for the world to see and the world to actually embrace this coin that we've been waiting for 6 years. My goodness, for the 6 years we were doing the test and the dummy dummy running. So within the ecosystem, so businesses came through. We were given some fake Pi to transact, to buy goods to different people from across the world. As I said, Pi has 70 million people. And I remember, I think I saw an email that almost 30,000 businesses, 30,000 businesses took part in the testnet of buying and selling across the world during Pi Day and the hackathons that we're having. Businesses and people across the world have been doing this. So once it was tested and everything done during the test phase, the team at the Pi Network team went and fine-tuned the systems and everything. And now the mainnet launch is when the system is now fully, the system that we've been testing out for 6 years is now coming live, operational, and it is a big deal. And why is it a big deal? It's because Pi coins were in practice, they were practice money here, but now they do have value, and I'm super excited that I know I don't know. I'm shocked to some extent because I do not know whether I'm going to lose 90% of my Pi coins and just like 250 something thousand Pi coins and just remain with the 610 coins, painful coins that they want to keep for me. To some extent, I am pissed off. But on this other side, I'm like, wow, like, yo, it is real money. Like, all this time I've been mining, it's real money. Like this 200,000 Pi, it's even mind-boggling to think that if I multiply with the current rate of 2.4 something here, I do not even want to think about it. So yeah, it is a big deal. It is a big deal for us who've been pressing that button for 6 years to finally see that what we've been pressing is money. To some extent, I regret why I didn't press every day when I was mining 133 Pi a day. Why didn't I continue? Because I think I stopped mining when Nicolas and Fan had their marital issue and they were fighting. Pi, there's a point Pi was not going anywhere. It just went silent. No one was talking. Nothing was happening. We lost hope. We lost hope. I lost hope. A lot of people. I've invited more than 8,000 people. Right now, the only people mining is around 800 people. More than 7,000 people went. They lost hope. They gave up on Pi. Some of us, we are still. So it is a big deal. Yes. And where can you trade Pi? A lot of people have been asking, where can you trade Pi? You can trade on OKX and BitGet. So this is OKX right here. This is OKX, and on OKX is actually trading. Yes. Yeah. Give me a sec. Yeah. On OKX, I see that Pi on OKX is trending selling at 2.572, and on BitGet on BitGet it's it's here at 2.5 2.567. Yeah, 2.5. It's crazy to think about it. It is crazy to even just to think about it. Yeah, you can sell. So create an account on these platforms. OKX, create an account on OKX and create an account on BitGet, and you can start mining your Pi. I mean, selling your Pi right now. And you can see these are transactions. People are selling. The green is people buying, and the red is people selling. And you can see a lot of people are not really selling that much. People are buying. People are buying 100. This is a quantity of Pi. People are buying 1,000 Pi. Someone bought 1,000 Pi. 800 Pi, 300 Pi, 2,500 Pi. People are buying Pi. It is crazy. It's crazy. And this is real money. It is a huge deal for us. So buying and selling PiCoin. So where can you trade your PiCoin? I said OKX, BitGet, HTX, and a lot of these exchanges are just coming up at different exchanges. You can sell on all these exchanges. So sign up on the exchanges. You can move your Pi coins just from the wallet. You come on the exchanges, copy their address, send the coin there, and then trade and cash out. It's as simple as that. So what next for Pi Network? So what are the future plans for Pi Network? So Pi wants to add more tools, more apps. It wants to reach 1 billion people. Right now, we're going to 90 million pioneers. 1 billion is just, I can see 1 billion. Believe you me, when we started up, I couldn't even see 100 million. 100 million is like we can get to 100 million next week. And I know in the next 2 days, we're going to know whether or not Binance is going to launch and list us. Yes, we're not yet listed on Binance. And I think that's one of the reasons why I can see the coin is actually jumping up. It's actually jumping up because news of Binance links listing us, Pi Network. What Binance did, they put up a poll. They put up a poll and asked Binances, they call Binances, yeah, to vote whether or not to list Pi. And more than 80% of people voted to list Pi. It is one of the highest, most voted tokens ever on the Binance platform. Binance were literally overwhelmed by how many people are voting for Pi to be listed. So tomorrow is when we're going to know whether or not Binance is going to list. All signs and indications are that Pi is going to be listed. The liquidity is crazy. People coming. The demand is crazy. Other big websites like OKX and BitGet have listed, and you see naysayers and haters and a lot of rumors are flying around that Pi would not be listed, that Pi is a scam project and all that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy to see this listed. And speaking about the rumors, let me just move you because I've talked about the rumors. On the rumors here, now this is the CEO of ByBit. It's called Ben Zhou. ByBit is the second most popular crypto exchange in the world. Got recently hacked the other day. At just a few hours after he posted this, it got hacked. ByBit got hacked and they lost 1.4 billion US dollars, the biggest hack in history. North Korean hackers, the Lazarus Group, crazy story in the crypto space. So this is what he posted. He said, here's the official police warning about Pi from the Chinese police back in 2023, warning the public that Pi is a scam targeted towards elderly folks. This is the link he sent, and I sent it up to Grok to summarize the link. So this is basically what the story says. The article is from the sorry if I'm butchering the name, Pyongyang City Public Security Bureau, dated July 5th, 2023, warns about a scam involving virtual currency called Pi Network or Pi Coin, promoted by a blockchain project founded by Stanford University PhDs. It claims to allow users to mine the cryptocurrency for free using a smartphone app, with promises of it becoming the next Bitcoin. Criminals exploit the narrative, targeting elderly individuals with lectures and presentations, encouraging them to download the app and recruit others for referral bonuses. The scam involves selling personal data and defrauding victims, particularly seniors and their pensions. A case is mentioned where on the May 30th, 2023, an individual named Bao downloaded the app after a friend's introduction, but was stopped by their daughter's intervention, and a police report was recorded. The article highlights how such schemes prey on So I want to tell you, so this is what Ben posted, and he said, ByBit made no listing of Pi, and the claims that Pi refused to ByBit listing does not make sense. So this person, just to keep you updated, this person posted, so Ben, this CEO posted and said Pi is a scam. So before he responded, someone posted and said, Binance is hosting Pi, OKX, Gate, BitGet, Coinbase, MEX, and HTX. All of them are listing Pi Network, but ByBit has refused. So this is a meme. So he felt it. The CEO came. He responded. He said, "No, I'm not hating Pi because of no reason. I'm hating Pi because Pi is a scam." And this is a police report. Now, this police report, he put it up and I said, I've read the police report, and then continued saying, if the project is legitimate and straight up, then you should come forth and address this report so everyone can understand. But instead, you chose to make up shit and do this childish attack on no ground. And yes, I think you are a scam. No, ByBit will not list this scam. Now, this is what the CEO of ByBit posted. So vexed, so vengeful, so hot. I don't know why. I don't know what is paining this person. So a few hours after he posted that, ByBit was hacked, the biggest hack in history. And I was watching Ben doing the live stream. He was almost crying, and I was like, dude, part of me was happy. I will not lie. Part of me was happy. I was smiling. I was laughing. I'm like, yes, you hater. Why are you hating on Pi? You're relying on one police statement. One. Pi Network has 70 million people going to 90 million. For such a big project, you'd expect hundreds of thousands of people complaining. Not even 10, not even 50, not even 100 people are complaining. Just one police record. And you're a CEO of the second biggest cryptocurrency exchange platform in the world, and you make such a stupid, judgmental, and summary of Pi because of one police case. Ben, come on. You dropped the ball there. You really dropped the ball there. So Pi Network, the core team, has never responded. To some extent, people thought Pi was a scam because Nicolas and the team never respond. They are so silent. They're so busy working. They do not have time to yap and just keep on blubbering. But on this particular one, for the first time in history, they actually responded. Imagine, the core team responded. Imagine. So this is what they wrote. So it said, recently a CEO publicly commented on Pi Network in response to a post made by an unaffiliated individual on social media. So this CEO, Ben, he claimed that this person called Sus Drones, because Ben initially tweeted and said Pi is a scam. So this person rebutted and attacked Ben, because that's what the Pi Network does. Pi Network uses, the pioneers come out. They defend their own. They defend their turf. They came and attacked Ben. So this person, the opposing meme, Ben felt so hurt and it left the police record, blah, blah, blah. So when all this ensued, Ben insinuated that Pi had paid this person to come and attack. And that's why Ben wrote, if this project is legitimate and straight up, then you should come forth and address this report so that everyone can understand. But instead, you chose to make up shit and do this childish attack. Ben, who made up shit? It is you who made up shit. So, we was waiting for Pi, the core team, to hit. Like, yo, core team, do your thing. And they did their thing. Listen to this. So recently a CEO publicly commented on the Pi Network in response to a post made by an affiliated individual on social media. While we understand that the online discussions can sometimes lead to misunderstandings, we want to take a moment to clarify a few points and ensure that accurate information is available. Now, here's what you need to know, Mr. Ben ByBit. It is our understanding that a local police department in China issued a warning that related to bad actors that were falsely seeking to pass themselves as being affiliated with Pi Network. Now, clarification, Pi Network is not affiliated with and did not authorize and did not engage in any activity that is related to the police warning. And Pi Network has not been contacted by any police department in China or anywhere in the world regarding this incident. Now, Pi strongly condemns any alleged activities by any of the bad actors. Now, there is no relationship between Pi Network and ByBit and Ben Zhou, Zhou, and Pi Network has not been asked to do the KYB, the Know Your Business by ByBit, as of this date. Now, Pi Network is a legitimate platform. Now, this has been demonstrated by its over 6 years track record with more than 60 million engaged users. Now, the deliberate, methodical pace of the project was done to seek to ensure that the project was successful, developed fully before launch, and to make sure that the community was well established to mitigate challenges that other launches face, including those perpetrated by including those perpetrated by an affiliated bad actors. Now, unfortunately, like any other business with millions of users, we cannot prevent the acts of each and every unaffiliated bad actor. Now, neither Pi Network nor anyone affiliated with Pi Network are associated with a social media account which attacked Mr. Ben ByBit. So Pi condemns the impersonators that made those comments. Neither Pi Network nor anyone affiliated to Pi Network has ever commented about ByBit or the comments mentioned on this post. Pi Network, despite the comments made about Pi, still has no comment and retains its position to make no comment regarding ByBit and Mr. Ben ByBit, Mr. Zhou, or their business that was hacked $1.4 billion US dollars. Now, please see our general statement emphasizing trusted sources of information about Pi, addressing unauthorized and affiliated activities and all that. And they put up a safety link that is here that you can follow. Important notice for all pioneers, safety, and I think they also included the KYB pages for know your business. So if you want to work with Pi, this is some of the exchanges. These are the ones that you can actually officially buy your Pi coins, exchange your Pi coins at. This OKX, BitGet, Get.io, Pionex, MEXX, MEX. See, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I'm going to leave all these links, these links I'm going to leave below this video for you to properly understand and just get everything clear. So yeah, so that is it. So let's go back to the module. So what's next for Pi? What is the future? What is the future of Pi Network? So Pi wants to add more tools, apps to get 1 billion, as I said, and continue growing. The growth is so growth possibilities. So with it's easy mining, it's so easy to mine, unlike Bitcoin. So it's much easier to get a lot of people to sign up with Pi. So before we get to the questions, basically that is the whole breakdown of Pi Network. What is Pi Network? The whole course network. Let me just take you through again the outline. We've talked about understanding the digital money and cryptocurrency. What is digital money, cryptocurrency, what it means, how they differ from regular money, the basic ideas of blockchain, what blockchain is, mining. We've talked about what Pi Network is, introduction to Pi Network, how it works, where Pi is today. We've talked about the story of Pi. I've told you the history, the scandals, the court cases, the big step Pi has taken, the ecosystem, the browser, the wallet. I've not shown you that, but you can easily just download the app and see it. Pi in real life being used across the world. The problem Pi faces, like the challenges in growth, people are so many. Some of the challenges that we're facing right now is the KYC is taking too long. Can you imagine doing KYC for around 90 million people? Yo, it is crazy. And once we join Binance, it is craziness. Imagine. So it's going to take even longer to do the KYC because everything has to be very meticulously done so we do not give room for hackers. So if you feel the pain that Pi is taking too long, remember I have more than 200,000 coins, Pi Network coins, and I do not know where they are. The ones that I'm sure I have is 610. 610 from the over 200,000. It is, yeah, you think, you feel the, I feel the pain. Talk about KYC, we talk about the Mainnet launch, what it means, how big Mainnet is to us who've been mining. Talk about the buying and selling, where you can sell this and exchange. I'm going to list them down. We're going to get them down. What next for Pi Network? And now the top 30 questions that you've been asking, the Q&A. So let's go down and answer those questions that you've been asking on my DM, on my Instagram. You want to know about Pi. So let's do this quick fire. The top 30 questions you've been asking me about Pi Network. I've kind of like tried to summarize them down and break them down using Grok. So let's do this. So what is Pi Network? So basically Pi Network is cryptocurrency that you can mine using your phone, and everyone can mine it. It's as simple as just downloading the app, signing up, and just pressing mine every day. Pressing that mine button sounds very easy, sounds very stupidly easy. Believe you me, it's the hardest thing you will ever do to actually earn this cryptocurrency. It's so hard. I've been doing it for 6 years. It's not easy. Number 2, how do I start mining Pi coins? It's very simple. Download the Pi app, sign up, and tap the mine button daily. The key is daily. You have to do it daily. Number 3, what is the Mainnet launch? It is when Pi became real money. Happened on the 20th of February 2025. That was 7 days ago. I'm super excited. If you can see me smiling, it's because of that. I am super excited. I'm super excited. Can't hold myself. Number 4, when is the Mainnet launch? It happened already. This is a question people asking me. It already happened on the 20th February. So how do I complete my KYC verification? So make sure you upload your ID, record a short video. The pop-up is gonna come. Just simply follow the pop-up. It is so easy. It is so easy. But a lot of people are stuck and are wondering, what happens if I miss the KYC deadline? Do not worry. Pi is still here to stay. Pi wants to hit 1 billion people. So it doesn't mean that if you miss the KYC right now, if your account is still pending, it will have to be cleared. Believe you me, the fact that you even have an account that is pending, you're way ahead than someone out there who doesn't even know what Pi Network is. So the most important thing you can do, keep on mining every day. A lot of people lose hope because they feel as if the KYC is taking long. You are losing money. I was there. I hate myself for not mining daily when I had the chance to mine 133 Pi a day, an hour I mean. Pains me to the core. Another question is, can I trade Pi coins right now? Yes, you can trade Pi coins right now. And I'm super excited. It's a 2.57. It's actually climbing. My goodness gracious. 2.52. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Big at 2.5258. Yeah. We're doing good. Yes. Can I trade? Yeah, you can trade, and the exchanges are coming up. Binance is coming up, and one of the reasons as why right now this coin is actually shooting is because there's so much heat, so much anticipation that Binance is going to list this coin. It's going crazy. How does the lockup mechanism work? So you can lock up your Pi coins for a time, like 3 years, 2 weeks. I personally lock up for 2 weeks, and I've shown you that. Let me just take you back again so that you can understand that. Let me take you back again. Just give me a second. So this is the Pi app. Let me take you back to the lockup. Come here. Let's go back here. Mine Pi. And we come here. You come here at the boosters, and then you increase. You increase your lockup. You configure your lockup. So you can lock it up for 2 weeks, for 6 months, 1 year, or 3 years. You can lock it up 25%, 50%, 90%, 100%, 200%, but you must lock it up. It must be locked. You can't just mine Pi and immediately withdraw. Doesn't work like that. So for some, for us guys who have a lot of referrals and we're making some more than a Pi an hour, you can easily just put 2 weeks and just get your Pi. But if you really want to rake up and stack up, you can lock it up for 6 months. It increases, because you see, if I increase the lockup period, you see down here, it increases my mining power. If I increase it again, increases the mining power, increases exponentially my mining power. But yo, I have already locked up my current 610 Pi. I don't know for how long, I'm not sure, in the wallet. I need my quick Pi right here, right now. So that's how basically lockup works. On Pi Network, that's how lockup works. Yes. What is the referral system? So the referral system is you basically inviting people to mine Pi. And it's as simple as just you sharing this link. Let me just go back again. I think I'm shuttling a lot. I'm really shuttling. I am really shuttling. You come here, here, invite. Once you click this, you copy some text that you can easily just copy and paste that text to someone. Includes your link, includes your referral, your invite code, because someone has to join using an invite code. And if you're here, you've tried joining Pi and you've downloaded the app and it's telling you invite code, yes, you have to be referred. You have to get inside Pi using someone's referral code. You just can't get in. So if you want my referral code, it's down in the comment section below. It's just xtiandela, one word. It's on my cover photos down in the comment. You can just get it in the comment section below. All the details in the comment section below. Just add that, and then it's going to unlock you to start mining and get into the community. See, some more people have started joining the mining pool. Mining at how much more mining at? Sorry. I'm mining at 7. I'm 7 Pi an hour right now. 827 people mining. Yeah, interest. It's so surreal to even think about. So surreal. I kid you not. It doesn't even sound real. It doesn't even sound real. Yeah. So is Pi Network a scam? No, it is 100% real. Took us 6 years to get here. A lot of people have been saying it's a scam. I've showed you. ByBit said it is a scam. There's a police report that came out, and Pi core team came out to clarify that it's just one bad actor who tried to get money from people. It is not Pi. Pi has 60-70 million people. If Pi was indeed a scam, could have had so many stories across so many jurisdictions, so many countries, but there's nothing. It's just rumors and hearsays and haters like Ben ByBit. Yeah, it's crazy. So how can I secure my Pi account? Use a strong password. Use a strong password and hide your seed phrase. This is the most important thing. Your seed phrase. Do not let your seed phrase get lost. As I said, you can create an email address, send yourself the seed phrase in a dummy account that only you know the password to. Save it and drop. I don't know. Save it somewhere that you cannot forget. But emails are one of the best places to actually do. Not your normal email that someone knows. An email no one even has access. No one even has ever had. And that's how some of us do. You can't even understand, get that email address. So what if I lose my phone number for my Pi account? If you have your password and your seed phrase, you are safe. You can just log in. If you've lost your password, you've lost your phone number, I I do not know how to. You can just email support. If you link it up with your email address, you can email support as long as your your phone was linked. I mean, as long as your Facebook was linked or your email was linked. If there's just a way for you to recover, you can get it. But remember, you will get your account back, but you will not get your wallet back. If you lose your seed phrase, that is like your PIN number for your private bank or your private or your ATM. Once you lose it, it's gone. Your ATM you can actually reset it, but seed phrase you can't. It's gone. It normally comes like 12 digits of different words, and do not lose it. Do not lose your seed phrase. Do not lose it. So what if I lose my phone number for my part? Yeah, you can get if you have your password, you're safe. You can contact support, but they really do not reach out. And that's one of the reasons why we want to create a community so that we can have all these problems, and then we can tag. All of us can tag and just maybe send an emissary, send a group, or send me to kind of like represent all the issues that we have. And that's why we need a community. And that's why I'm forming this community, because I have issues. All of us have issues, and we do not know how to communicate. We've been trying to send emails. Emails really do not work to some extent. Can I use Pi coins for real world transaction? Yes, you can use them right now. Chain them on OKX and chain them to your fiat, your USDT, your Bitcoin. You can now. It is live. It is crazy to even think about it. How does Pi compare to Bitcoin? Now, Pi is easier to mine. You mine it on your phone. Bitcoin, you must have big machines. It's very different, extremely different. Pi makes it easier for people, you and I, for people in villages, people from across the world to easily get it. Bitcoin, it's so hard. It was so hard even to own to most people in this world right now, a lot of people, Pinetwork is the first cryptocurrency they're owning, the first crypto wallet they know how to trust, the only crypto wallet they trust, the only cryptocurrency they trust since they've been with it for 6 years. So that's a game changer, and that's why Pi network as a whole is going to blow up. You see, we're moving to a world whereby we're getting into the metaverse, we're getting into AI, we're getting into blockchain. So many things are happening so fast. Transactions are happening so fast. Like, the world is moving towards cryptocurrency. And the Bitcoins and the Ethereums are for the rich. For the normal people transacting, you and I, for the normal community, Pi is the way to go, because no other cryptocurrency has actually touched the normal people at the bottom of the pyramid the way Pi has done. Pi took 6 years to build the communities, to build numbers, to build people, to make sure people understand what cryptocurrency is. So that in itself, and now launching, it is so huge. No other cryptocurrency has actually built the community, and that's why Pi will stand the test of time. You see, unlike Bitcoin, the people who own majority of this Bitcoin and this cryptocurrencies they're known as whales, the people who have a lot of money. So these people can easily make Bitcoin tank by selling all at once. But you see, for Pi is a bit hard. You can't manipulate the market. You can't manipulate each and every person who's holding Pi. Someone who's holding Pi, who's held Pi for 6 years, you can't just easily tell them to dump Pi, and they're seeing Pi rise. They're seeing their dream coming to reality. They're seeing the Pi that they thought was going to be $314 or $3,140 or $3.14. They're not going to sell it. So unlike Bitcoin, that you can manipulate using pump and dump group, whereby people come together and decide to dump. In Pi, it's so hard. We have millions of users. It's so hard to convince all of them to do that, because the number of people who own this currency, who are holding Pi are so many, so many, vis-a-vis the number of people holding Bitcoin, chunk of very little. So that is one of the main difference. So what is the future potential of PiCoins? It could be grow big. It's like WhatsApp big with 1 billion users or more. It has a potential. So how do I check my KYC status? I've shown you. If it all shows green, you're good. Go to your profile, go to your go to your profile, go to your mining menu, and I mean mainnet menu, and see if you've done your KYC. Can I transfer Pi coins to another wallet? Yes, you can. Right now, we've moved. What is the Pi browser? Now, the Pi browser is an app with all the tools. Now, the Pi browser, we have the Pi miner and the Pi browser. So both of them are by Pi. Yeah, they are by Pi, made by Pi. So download both of them. So one is just for mining. You just log in and mine. The other one now has the ecosystem. It shows you some of the applications that are within the app. I mean, the Pi network, some of the games that you can play and earn Pi. Yeah, you can play games and earn Pi. You can trade Pi. You can trade Pi for USDT. You can pay grocery shopping. You can book trips. There's so many apps that I've seen in the on the ecosystem that haven't yet gone live as of the time that I'm speaking, because we're really, the mainnet is still tethering. We haven't really gone fully mainnet live. I think we were waiting for the 28th to get here so that all the coins and people who've not finished the first phase of KYC are kind of like put aside, and then we move to the mainnet with people who've done the KYC, and maybe that's when people like me can mine, and after 2 weeks can start making money and cashing it out. So the Pi browser has all that. It has all the games, all the apps, and everything that you need to know about Pi network. Your wallet can be found there, and every other thing. The Fireside community, the community is there. There's so many things. Check it out, download and see. Let's see. How does the mining rate work? So it drops every time we grow. So remember, I said it dropped when it hit 10 million. We stopped mining at, was it 0.1 Pi per hour? And then when we got to 50 million, it dropped again to 0.045 Pi per hour. And once we hit 100 million, it's going to drop again. So the best time to mine is right now. Get it from someone who lost hope when the mining rate dropped, and then I lost hope. I said I will not mine, not knowing that I should have continued, I wish I should have continued. So please get it from me. Do not stop mining. Continue mining, because the mining rate is going to drop. Right now is the highest mining rate you will ever get in the entire history of Pi Network. As I'm speaking right now, is the highest. It will be so crazy to explain to people that you are mining at 0.045 Pi per hour as a base rate right now. In the next 10 years, it will be so people will not even believe the way I'm telling you that I was mining at 133 Pi per hour. It is unheard of. It is I can't even believe it. So get it from me. I'm passionate about this. Do not stop mining. Yeah, is there a Pi Network community? Yes, I just created a Pi Network community, and there are a couple of Pi Network communities on X. You can join them, join each and every community. The best thing about a community, and this is why I'm starting a community, number one, we can fight for our rights. We can fight for us to get better KYC. We can fight for clarity on some of the things that we do not understand. Because one of the questions I saw someone posting on X was, and in one of the communities asked that, yes, you are telling us that we are going to lose unverified Pi coins on the 28th, but we've been mining, we've been loyal to this system for the past 6 years. Can you imagine someone like me losing more than 200,000 coins? Does it mean the people who are mining are fake? No. I'm in Kenya. I introduced 8,000 people. It is not my fault that people dropped out, that Nicolas and the wife were fighting, and they had legal issues that Pi had. It was not my fault. As a matter of fact, I kept mining. I kept the system going. I deserve to keep my coins. And nowhere was it written that they would remove our coins if people didn't confirm. We were told that we were going to be rewarded. So to some extent, I feel like I'm being punished for a mistake that I never did. I'm being punished for being loyal. And you see, something like this we can get feedback, and we can get the Pi core team of someone like Nicolas responding to this particular question I'm asking of me losing almost 90% of the work that I put, blood, sweat, and tears, and being laughed at, being made a fool, people thinking that I'm just out there to lie to them. It is so much we've gone through as pioneers to earn, and just to, yes, so many questions that can only be asked if we come together, make so much noise as a community, and make the Pi core team respond. But alone we can't. We really can't. So that's why the community is very, very important. So join. I've left a link there for my X community. You can join. And yeah, he is the X. Where's the X community? It's very, very new. I have four members right now. I think I have, how many? Let me check. Uh-oh. What is happening to my community? Yo, what's happening to my community? What's happening to my community? Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes, I have 6 members in my community. Yeah, this is a community. Just refreshing it. Yeah, still have 6 members. So please join. It's very, very. I just opened it today. I started posting 8 hours ago. So join the community. It's very, very important. One of the best thing about community is that we keep on posting a lot of news, a lot of updates, and you get updated very fast. Another thing is, one of the best ways for you to grow your network, for you to increase your mining rate, is by posting about Pi. And you being alone, you might not know where to get content to post. If you're in the community, you see people posting about Pi, you can take screenshots what other people are talking about the Pi, and post it up on your WhatsApp, post it up on your stories, post it up on different places to get people to sign up under you, because the more people who sign up under you, the better. And the only way people are going to sign up under you is for them to hear, or rather see, what people are talking about, for them to see a video like this. And that's what I'm telling you. Share this to people who you want them to learn about Pi Network. I've been stuck on the KYC for years. How do I pass? You just have to wait. You just have to wait like everyone else. I waited for almost 1.5 years for mine to pass. It takes time, because remember, this is one of the problems we have. People are so many. Fake accounts are so many. People left, right, and center trying to play the system. So they have to be very, very sure who's actually doing the KYC. It's not a robot. It's not an AI. Nowadays, in the AI age, you have to be very, very, very careful. The mainnet checklist, I think this is the same question. Mainnet checklist step 5 needs a USA or Canada number, but I'm in Kenya. What do I do? So Grok says try a virtual number, but no. Let me tell you this. When it comes to resetting your phone number, I know we're in Africa right now. When you try to reset your phone number, it asks you to reset using US number, UK number. What I've seen working very fast in Kenya, in Africa right now, where I am, is around the UK number. The UK number works very well when it comes to resetting your password. I am not sure how much it charges. It might charge more than like $1. Yeah, $1 or $2. It's expensive. And I know that, I don't know what service they're using. It's one of the things that the Pi core team needs to check. It's too expensive for people like us in Africa just to get the password and to reset the password. And this is why we need a community to complain that we need a better way to recover our accounts. And do the checking, because it's very, very expensive. Yes. So did the KYC 2 months ago. How long do I wait? You just need to wait. When will Pi start butter trade so that I can travel around the world? So at the moment, you can actually, there are a few companies. I saw a company in Indonesia accepting Pi for travel. So you can do that, but I wouldn't advise you to start using your Pi yet, because we're still fresh and young. It's like when Bitcoin started. Imagine paying 5 Bitcoin to go on a trip costing $500, and then at the end of the day, right now, 1 Bitcoin is around $80,000. Imagine, would be your most expensive ever paid trip, and you would regret doing that for the entire of your life. So do not use it right now. Just wait. When will parts? Another thing, can Pi overtake Bitcoin? We do not know. Maybe if the demand is high, I do hope. Imagine Pi hitting more than $100,000. Damn, I would go crazy. I would flip. I lost my password. What can I do? Just use the forget password. Use your phone. You can recover your account using your phone number. As I said, you can use the UK number. What you do, there's a number, there's a process you follow whereby you copy a certain number, you send it to you copy a certain text and then you send it to a certain number. It's a very simple process, and you better have like $100, a dollar or $2 in your on your phone in terms of airtime, because it's going to consume some good change. Yeah, that's the thing. It's too expensive at the moment. Last I checked this, I think last week and this week it's been very, very expensive, because I think we just hit Mainnet, and a lot of people are doing that. So yeah, maybe give it time, check it later. I need 30 mining sessions for KYC. I need 30 mining sessions for KYC. What's that? It means that you need to mine at least 30 days each and every day. You need to show up for 30 days back to back for you to actually open that KYC chance menu option for you to start now getting the process. So can I unlock locked Pi? No. If you've locked it for 3 years, unfortunately, you cannot unlock it. Once locked, it's gone. You make new Pi. Yeah, mine new Pi, as simple as that. So will my Pi be wiped if referrals do not do their KYC in the next 2 days or so? And see, that is a question I'm asking. And that is a question all of us are asking, because if you look at me right now on the mainnet, let me just use my account. I only have 610 Pi. And it's crazy because a lot of people are DMing me, because I'm one of the oldest people in this game. I should have one of the most amount of Pi in the country, in Kenya right now and across Africa. I should be among the top 10 in Africa in terms of the most Pi accumulated. Top 10, worst case scenario, top 20, I think. But imagine, even in mining the most amount of Pi, I just migrated 610, and this was migrated in 2023. So my 2024, and I was very serious in 2024. 2025, I haven't had it. As I said, January, the whole of January, I mined, and at my current rate, I think I mined around 4,500 Pi in January. I haven't seen it. It's somewhere here on the unverified. So in the next, how long? Let me see. My fingers are crossed. I kid you not, my fingers are crossed. In the next 1 day, 2 hours, 26 minutes, 48 seconds, I am going to know my fate. If I am going to walk away with 286,694 Pi, if I'm going to walk away with 200,000 Pi, 100,000 Pi, 10,000 Pi, 5,000 Pi, 20,000 Pi, I do not know. I do not know. You just have to stick around. I tell you, thing is, I've been recording my journey. I've been sharing my journey almost every day on my Instagram. So I feel no fear of showing this. To me, it's just numbers. It's just numbers I've been clicking every day. It's so surreal for me that it's actually amounting to money. It's crazy. I still do not believe it. And that's why I really do not look at it like money yet. It's still surreal for me. So that is the least I could have I've done about Pi. I've answered most of the question. I've taken you through the whole story. Hopefully this whole session has answered the question that you've been asking, that has been burning you. What is Pi Network? How can I get on Pi? Am I too late? No. So what are my closing thoughts about Pi Network? Moving on, my projections, because this is what some of the questions people ask that I've not seen Grok include that. So what is my projection? What are my final thoughts about Pi, and what do I think? I've been on Pi almost, for the longest time ever. 6 years. I have 286,694 Pi mined so far. I have been in this game for a long time. I have seen Pi being doubted. I've seen Pi being insulted. I've seen the community go through the worst ever. And right now, Pi is launched. It is surreal. 7 Pi per hour, still surreal. So one of the things that I'm planning personally, number one, I am not focusing on the Pi that I've already mined. I do not know. My hope is not there. My hope is on the Pi that is coming. The Pi that is coming is around, because I think we mined during this in the past 6 years, I think we've mined around 30 billion to around 20 billion to 30 billion Pi, and the total supply of Pi is 100 billion. So we still have around 100 billion, but the one that is allocated for mining purposes around how much was it? Was it 60 billion? 65, I think 65 billion, and we've mined only 20, 30, so less than half of the coins that are allocated for mining have been mined. So we still have like 30 billion coins thereabout. So my focus is there. My focus is in adding more people. My focus is in increasing my mining power. My focus is in making Pi my daily thing. If Pi opens mainnet and if I can start cashing out my money every 2 weeks, I'm a focus on this thing. So I don't know, keep it locked. That is my focus. My focus is not on what I've lost, but rather how can I mine more? Because believe you me, the only way you can get Pi right now is by mining or buying. And the easiest way to get Pi is by recruiting people. It's a referral game. It's not like Bitcoin that you get the most powerful computer that will outshine all other computers because it has a higher memory. It's not about memory. It's about how many people you personally invite. And I see a situation whereby in the next few months, if not years, I foresee people buying adverts on Meta, on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere, just marketing their referral links on TV, on billboards. Because the more people who sign up under you, the better for you. That's the only way. That is the only way. And one of the ways Pi, and this is a question a lot of people ask, but Pi has so many coins. It has 100 billion coins. Bitcoin has 21 million coins and Pi has 100 billion. Doesn't it mean that Pi has no value since it has so many coins? It is useless. It'd rather have a few coins so that the value increases. Now, on this other side of the spectrum, I look at it differently. You see, Pi works with a point whereby it rewards you for mining, it rewards you for keeping the system and the ecosystem running. And they have to keep you earning as long as possible. So if they have to reduce the mining rate for you to make it hard for you to get the Pi, to keep more Pi. Yes, we have 100, okay, we have like 30, let's say 40 billion Pi hanging somewhere for us to mine. But for you to get that 40 billion, it is extremely hard. And you cannot buy a computer or a more powerful computer to help you mine faster. The only way is by you inviting as many people as possible. That's why Pi's value is going to rise. If you do not have money, you have to invite people. It gets to a point, it's so hard. It is extremely hard to get people to sign up under you. You just have to buy. So that's how they're increasing the value of Pi, making sure that you will forever, for lack of a better word, forever is too long, for lack of a better word, for as long as they can, you will keep on mining. Not like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is so hard to mine, and it will get to a point where it will be depleted. And you see, because people are still mining and they can increase the power, but for Pi, for you to mine, it is so hard. It is so hard. And once you get to a certain point, the mining power actually reduces. Right now, we're going to hit 100 million. It's going to reduce. And that's how Pi's value increases over time. In terms of Pi, another thing that I see Pi being very big at is the fact that Pi has a very solid community. Pi started with a community. It did not start by telling people to buy the coin or creating a kind of FOMO that you've missed. No, it took 6 years for people seeing Pi, ignoring it, calling it a scam, and doing all this to prove that it is there to stay. It built, and it went for the poor people. It went for the villagers. It went for the people who've always been neglected. It went for people who would never get a chance to actually own Pi, and it made it so simple for them to get the Pi just by tapping to prove that you're human. Get this Pi, and at the end of the day, once the world transitions to cryptocurrency, which it is, with AGI coming and AI coming very, very fast, modes of payment are going to move. Modes of payment are going to shift. And the easiest way to get the easiest cryptocurrency right now, apart from Bitcoin, is Pi. Why Pi? Because even in the villages, people are using Pi. In the villages. In the freaking villages. Your grandma, my grandma, trust Pi more than Bitcoin. That's how crazy it is. And at the end of the day, you cannot reinvent the wheel. You just work with a working wheel. And that's what most corporates do. They look at a solution that's already working. They do not reinvent it. And what is working? Pi is working. It has a community that it has 90 million. It's blowing up, and that's why Pi is here to stay. There is no cryptocurrency that has been accepted by our grandmothers. I want you to understand, grandmothers have accepted Pi, and they own Pi, and they've kept Pi, and some of them are mining for their grandkids. That's how serious this thing is. So in terms of Pi growing, it's going to grow because the people holding the cryptocurrency, the Pi itself, I don't think they're selling anytime soon. They're not like the Bitcoins, the Ethereums that these Pi pioneers are not traders. They're hodlers. They're holding on to their life. They're hodlers. And if you see someone trading, this is someone who just recently learned about Pi. They want some quick buck, quick money, in, out, go. No, but people who've been there, like me, you've been there for the longest time ever. I feel even embarrassed by selling the Pi that I've been holding on for the long time ever. Maybe the Pi that I'll make from now, I might sell, but the one that I've been holding on, I still want to keep it. Even the 610 they sent me, I think I'm going to keep it for the longest time ever. I'm going to make some 610 new and use that. But the one that I made, I'm going to keep that. So that's the mindset the pioneers have. So yeah, in a nutshell, and I know I didn't want to make this too long, but we're almost approaching the 1 hour 50 minutes mark in terms of what is Pi Network. I've really tried to dump all the knowledge that I could and make this as simple as I could. If you've watched this up to this point, you've really consumed so much, and I'm really sorry for dumping all this on you. I know it must be overwhelming, but I thank you for keeping me company, talking to myself as well, because I'm just recording here myself, talking to myself for almost 2 hours, rumbling and not stopping, not even drinking water. It is not easy. It is not easy without even pausing. It is not easy. 2 hours, yeah. Yes, and I'm still energetic. How do I do this? Yeah, how do I do this? So yeah, but yeah, tell me what you think on the comment section below. Do you love, do you have any question? Please tell me, please join the community. The community is there. Please join the community, and please, we are strictly keeping the community only Pi Network related information. If you post anything that is not Pi related, we will remove you. We will remove the content and we will move on, and we'll get more new pioneers. So please, we strictly want to just have a space for Pi. The internet is big, and I repeat, the internet is big. There are so many groups, so many communities that have conversations about different types of crypto projects, different types of anything that's popping up. So use those groups for that. But for this particular community, 100% Pi Network, nothing else. So if you cannot stick to Pi Network, if you will feel like you want to post other projects and tell, hey, come and join, please do not join this community. Do not join this community. If you want to tell us about, human or whatever, WorldCoin, we do not want. We strictly want Pi Network. All information about Pi, the growth, how to grow our numbers, how to grow our community, how to grow networks and grow Pi. This is what I'm proposing. So if you want to join me into growing the Pi Network Africa community that we're launching right now using this, yeah, please click on the link below. And all the details are there. If you've loved this session, please give me a like, comment, share. If you've really, 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 really loved it, I'm going to leave my Pi address, wallet address. You can drop me a Pi. Yeah, you can test whether or not Pi can be sent. Yeah, just send me a Pi, just 1 Pi or 2 Pi. I don't know. I'm going to leave my wallet address below. Thank you very much for keeping me company. Thank you for the privilege of your time, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. If you want me to keep on doing this, I don't know. I might not do this, depending on how you guys react. You might not even love this recording, might even watch. I don't know. But tell me, what do you think? Have you had value? Have you gotten value from all this? Tell me in the comment section below. Yeah. See you on the next one.